Kenom and Enew had just returned the organic life support package to Central Dome Supply and were getting into their module to return to the mini-dome when they heard an explosion. "What was that?" exclaimed Enew. "I don't know," said Kenom. "It sounded like it came from the level 1. We'd better go find out what's happened." When they got to level 1, it was full of smoke. There was lots of confusion. No one seemed to know what to do. Patrolmen were just running around in circles. "This hardly looks like a battle-ready war compound," said Enew. "If one little explosion and some smoke can cause this much panic, what would they do if it was a real attack?" "Never mind that," said Kenom. "Let's find out what happened." Just then a patrolman came running up when he spotted Kenom's high-leb uniform. He was in a panic. Kenom calmed him down enough to give him orders. He ordered him to seal off the tunnels so that they wouldn't fill with smoke. The patrolman ran off towards the tunnel entrance. Patrolmen were running every which way. Kenom grabbed one of the patrolmen who was running by and said, "You must have an exhaust ventilator system in here. Go turn it on." The patrolman was frozen with fear. He just stood there. Kenom shook him and shouted, "Turn on the ventilator! Now!" Yes, sir," said the frightened patrolman. Kenom could tell that the only way that he was going to get things get things calmed down was to assert his authority as priority patrolman. He climbed up one of the electro panels and held up his priority badge. "Attention, attention," he said. "Everyone calm down." By now the ventilators had been turned on and the smoke was beginning to clear. Things started to settle down a bit. Soon the patrolmen were all standing at attention, all quiet. "That's better," said Kenom. "Now there's no need to panic. It looks like it was only a small electro-blaster cap." Electro-blaster caps just make a lot of noise and smoke, but they are harmless. They were developed by the Orcsons. They used them to gather primitive organic cave people during the Manifest Destiny expansion period. A couple of blaster caps thrown into a cave would send the organic people inside running out into awaiting nets. They were later banned by the Galaxy Organic Preservation Department. They object to the gathering of organic people for slaves. Kenom continued, "As soon as the smoke is cleared, I want you all to go back to your duty stations. I will find out what happened here and make a report. There's no need to worry. Go back to work. I may need to talk to some of you later, but for now go back to your duty stations." The patrolmen were much relieved as they drifted back to their workstation. What surprised them as much as the blast was to find out there was a special priority patrolman in the compound with priority orders. Kenom got Major Finnan on the voice transfer. "Hello, Major. There's been a small blast here on level 1 near the Religiodome. It looks like it may have been a small electro-blaster cap, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's any damage, just some smoke, which I've taken care of. I just wanted you to know that everyone is back to their duty stations." "Thank you, Kenom," said Major Finnan. "We didn't hear the blast up here, but I just got a call from the duty master down there. I'll send Patrolman Flynn down to give you a hand." "There's no need for that," said Kenom. "I'll have a look around and see if I can find out what happened." "Good," said Major Finnan. "Please investigate the matter and report back to me your findings." "Very good, Major," said Kenom. Kenom turned to Enew and said, "Let's go see how the Plutons are doing and find out if they know why anyone would want to throw a blaster cap at their Religiodome." "Good idea," said Enew. As they were walking over to the Religiodome, Kenom's voice transfer unit buzzed. "Hello, Patrolman Kenom here." It was Master Etel at Patrol Dome 5. "Hello," said Master Etel. "We heard there was an explosion in the Central Dome. I just got word from one of my lords. We are all on alert here. Has there been a Fignon attack?" He sounded frightened. No, said Kenom. "It's nothing. Someone just threw a small blaster cap at the Religiodome. No damage, just a lot of smoke." "Thank you for the information. I will tell the other masters to call off the alert." "Yes," said Kenom. "Please do that. I'll check back with you as soon as I find out something. And don't worry." Master Etel thanked Kenom and hung up. "Let's hope the Fignons don't hear about this," said Kenom. "If they knew how much panic could be caused by a small blaster cap, they would attack for sure. Enew laughed. They walked up to the large doors at the entrance of the Religidome. There was a small blast burn on one of them, about 1 foot mark up from the floor. Kenom knocked. There was no answer. "While you're doing that, I'll interview some of the patrolmen to see if anyone saw anything," said Enew. "Good idea," said Kenom, as he knocked again, this time with more force. Again no answer. He knocked once more. This time a small peephole opened, and a voice from inside said in a gruff voice, "Go away." Kenom was losing his patience. He knocked again, and when the man inside peeked out the peephole, Kenom slammed his priority badge up against it. "Open up," he said. With that he heard the door unlock.